Hi, welcome to Dr. Usman YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Usman Zafar. I'm based in Dubai as an entrepreneur from past 20 years. I've been working with different international organizations and public sector as a board advisors. I have delivered more than 100 plus smart cities technology related projects in the region, locally, globally, and at international level. My today topic is about the future jobs, which doesn't exist yet, and what sort of the job industry or job market will look like in the next 10 to 15 years time with the adoption of blockchain and innovative technologies. So as we are all aware that the blue collar workers such as truck and cab drivers, cashiers, retail associates, and people who work in the factories or in manufacturing plants will be replaced by robotics and technologies. Driverless car is the future. Kiosk in the fast food restaurants and the self-service automation basically is going to eliminate a lot of several low-level jobs from the market. So we as a decision makers, either in public or private sectors, we really need to be aware of that what sort of job skill sets is required in the coming future. And the most interesting part is that the 60% of the best jobs in the next 10 years have not been even invented yet. But with the pace of the technology, with the revolution, with the technological changes in the market, the companies, the individuals, the business users, they are really able to think deep into that how we can have the lower cost of business operations and what sort of best value added services can be provided to the customers. So if you look into, for example, in the past, the career have been very stable, linear, singular. People choose one path and then they pursue that path for the rest of their lives till their retirement. But when we look into right now with the adoption of the technology, with the modern age, all the experience is basically of the linear jobs is gone. So people have to be more collaborative, more innovative, more productive when they want to deliver the quality services in the organization they are serving. So the careers basically have become more complex, fragmented, specialized, collaborated, and ever evolving. So this is basically if you enter into a large organization, so you as a knowledge worker is managing the micro careers within the organization. So it's very important for any individual or a knowledge worker to have a skill set basically which fits it into different parts of the organization. So what I'm going to do is I will be talking about some very, very innovative jobs in the near future, which would be a great interest for you and which can help you to basically shape up your future as per the technology available in the market. So I will be talking about 15 to 20 new jobs which have a potential in the local international markets and which can help you to basically to figure out your potential for working into medium to large scale organization. So the first type of jobs which is going to be very, very popular in the organizations are productivity counselors. So at the moment, the organizations, they are struggling to provide innovative solutions, innovative ideas to their clients. So productivity counselors will be the people basically who create productivity within the organization. They are making the difference. They're tracking people with the technologies, helping them to refine their lives, and then they are combining ergonomics, wellness, and the management basically as a productivity counselors to enhance the productivity between different groups within the organization. The other part of if you look around, the second type of jobs which is going to be very, very popular is called personal digital curators. So when you enter into an organization, so we talk about a very unique set of apps, hardware, software. So those type of personal digital curator, they are the experts who are basically evolving all this personalization and the career enhancement in terms of managing all those digital apps around you within the organization. The third one is basically microbial balancers. We are moving from traditional cities to smart cities and innovative environment. So there is a great requirement for the trained microbalancers who access the compositions and microbial makeup of an environment to make sure that we have a healthy, balancing ecosystem for all our team players working in the organization. Another one, this is my quite favorite, is called corporate disorganizer. Yeah, and experts who shuffle hierarchies in the company to create startup cultures. Because when you enter into sometimes a large organizations, people get lost into different policies, process and procedures. So you need an experts basically who convert a big unit into small units, and they work as a corporate disorganizers. They bypass all those hierarchies to make sure that you have a startup culture where you are promoting certain individuals to perform to your best performance and have better productivity. Another one which is becoming very interesting, especially in large organizations or tech companies, curiosity tutors. How you can create curiosity among your team members, team players, like a personal advisor basically who is influencing you as an advisor, who creates sparks between your personality, who maintain your curiosity to make sure that you have the art of discovery, you are innovative, and then you have a unique skill sets basically which can help you to become a different individual in the organization. Then we talk about, we can't deny the adoption of the digital or cryptocurrencies across the globe. So now many economies in the world, there are a lot of legislation frameworks in the world. A lot of countries in the world, they have started accepting the cryptocurrencies. There is a legal frameworks available. You can set up your own cryptocurrency, and then you can enter into B2B and B2C or G2G organizations. So with the passage of time, the market will be looking for alternative currency speculators, like the individuals who have an expertise in defining different models between fiat and digital currency, and making sure that they create different type of opportunities, investment opportunities for the organization. So this is another area which is becoming very popular. Another very interesting areas which is where the demand will be basically urban shepherds, like a combination of realistic micro farmers who are working in your 100 plus or 40 plus stories building and providing a garden experience or a greenery environment, a green environment at a small scale gardens within the urban cities or smart cities you talk about. Then we have, as 3D printing is becoming more and more popular. So printing handyman would be the people who will be coming to your home offices, and they will be helping you with the 3D printing stuff, who are specialized, and then they do everything local, whatever you need at a micro level or at micro, you can say, manufacturing requirements of, at particular community or organization. This is one of the most favorite one, digital death managers. They are the people basically. So see, when we are working in an organization, so we are surrounded with a lot of contents, and content drive your customers' portfolio. And if you are not playing around with the content, if you are not providing the content which is really required by the end users, so then your all these investments you do on your websites on content, it just disappeared. So digital death managers are the people in the future who are specialized in creating, managing, or eliminating content crafts online, on a regular basis within the organization. The next one is personal lifelong archivist, archivist, basically the people who are helping you to identify the potential contents for the lifelong learning purposes. So that is also one of the area which is becoming very popular. The next one is also quite interesting. It's called digital detox therapist. These are the guys who make sure that they keep certain age group or certain people within the organization. When you go there, they say there is no internet today. So digital detox therapist, like a counselor who are specialized in separating technology stressed individuals from the devices, creating a unique analog zones or experience. So those type of jobs titles will be called digital detox therapist. Then we have crowdfunding have becoming legal. People have a lot of working a lot of crowdfunding projects. So you need crowdfunding specialists. That's another area where people will be raising a lot of funds for different type of projects. So that's also one of the most interesting area when you talk about raising investments from the market. Cultural skills fairer, I'm like a financial advisor who have the private professional information for the clients to develop and acquire skills to prepare the positions that are one of its kinds, emergent and newly relevant. So this is a very, very important skill set within the organization if you want to move from a lean structure to the bottom of to the top of the organization. Then we talk about quantified self-personal trainers. These are not the normal trainers. They are the people, a health trainer who not only recommends and create diets, but also analyze personal and fitness routine data to create optimum, results or personal life choices for the individuals or for the group who have the similar interest. Then we have basically, the videos drive content. The vigorous videographers, they are like a task rabbit, who they capture videos, experienced life, what's going on through Google Glass or GoPro or these type of devices, and then they keep sharing their experience across the community or the organization. Then we talk about basically hacking skill counselors. The counselors who encourage students to hack a real world and experiment with life rather than pursuing traditional education paths. So this is again one of the very niche area which is becoming more and more popular. Then we talk about the privacy consultants. As you know, the privacy have becoming one of the major issues. So at organizational, departmental or state level, people will be looking for the consultants who are able to define the privacy policies and procedures for the community, or they look into the vulnerabilities of personal, physical and other online security points. Now after COVID-19, post COVID-19 as well, most of the organizations worldwide, they are moving towards the mobile offices, working from home offices, and where the Zoom meetings, where the Skype meetings, where the online meetings are becoming very, very important for our daily routine of life. And these are the sort of trends we are going to follow in the coming future. So another area where there will be a lot of talent required is basically Skype staging. Skype staging mean they are the people you will be hiring as an individual who will be training your team or your staff or members to have a video conferencing experience between the staff, between your peers, between the customers, or and they will be able to basically teach in etiquettes, appearances, emotional skills or conversational skills or how to carry yourself actually in front of the camera while using all these online tools which is available right now in the market. And then one of my favorite one is called meme agents. The meme agents basically are the one who are very talented agents. They meme about everything and anything which is happening in the organizations, either it's a personality, intellectual property rights, or the company policies. So another very, very interesting area which is gonna grow big time with the social media integration are the meme agents. The last one, which is also becoming very, very interesting. We live in Dubai, and Dubai is one of the most innovative technological city in the world, and they are going to be paperless in the next a couple of months' time with a blockchain adoption. So some of the projects which are being under pilot phase here are like drone technologies, like moving drone taxis from point to point, flying cops from point to point. So another area which is becoming very, very popular will be basically the drone pilots. We have seen drone pilots in the military area, but now it's coming out of the military. Either you talk about deliveries or you talk about even commuting between points to point. So the drone pilots is going to be one of the a very much demanding area in the near future. Thank you very much, viewers, for watching my video. That was all for today. The future jobs with the adoption of technology. This is my first YouTube video for my viewers, for my followers, and I will be talking more and more about technological adoption, business and technology, what sort of impact the COVID gonna bring on economies worldwide, how we can become more smarter. So I'm gonna bring all my 20 years experience working in different part of the world to this YouTube channel. So you are most welcome to be a part of it, and thank you very much for being a great audience. Thanks.